Hello YouTube, this is Taylor, and sorry about that, my mouth hit the mic. Alright, I'm going to teach y'all how to do this glossy looking, reflection, shadowed, lighted, double texted 3D text. So what you want to do is you want to open Cinema 4D, click on this blue cube, and then go to plane. And then on your plane, go to object properties down on the bottom right, and go to your width, and just keep typing in 9 until it fills up the bar. And then do the same for height, and this should cover up your whole foreground, and it should look like a regular floor. And then you're going to want to make your text. Go to MoGraph, text object. Okay, you should be done by now. Okay, and then after that you should go to your text object and press Control C and Control V, and that should copy and paste it. And you're going to want to move one of your text layers just slightly in front of the other one, where it's poking out just a tiny bit. Okay. And then after you do that, you need to go to Materials, make a new material, go to File, New Material, and you're going to make one with the color, the RGB right next to the color bar. The R should be 80, the G should be 127, and the B should be 216. And then you want to go down and check reflection, and the color of the reflection should be white, and your texture is going to be Fresnel, and your brightness should be 27%, and your mix strength should be 24%. And this should give you this reflected, nice looking color. And after you want to do that, you want to drag it onto your plane, and then if you render it, it has a nice little reflected text going on there. Alright, so next we're going to color our text. So I'm going to do purple and gold, and this looks really nice, so if you don't mind, you might want to follow with me. Okay, so for your R, for your purple should be 157, and your G should be 23, and your B should be 147. So that gives you this nice kind of light purple, and it's not too bad. And then your reflection, you're going to do the same thing you did to your plane, your 27 brightness, your Fresnel texture, and your 24 mix strength. Okay, so this should give you a nice looking purple. You can drag it to either one of the text objects because either one looks nice. I'm going to drag it to my original one. Or wait, let me see what I did. No, I'm going to drag it to my first one. I'm going to do exactly what I did in my other one. Okay, so did I do it? Okay, there it goes. Alright, so you're going to make another new material. And then you're going to double click it. Okay. And then you're going to want to go to color, your R, should be 255. Well, your R and G should be 255. And then your B should be 11. Now this makes a really bright yellow. It's perfect. And then you have the same basic reflection going on here. And texture, Fresnel, brightness 24. Alright, so that looks pretty nice. So I'm going to drag that into my text object 1. So that looks pretty good. So if you render it out, that looks nice. Can't complain. Okay. Alright, so you want to go to your tools right here with the blue cube, the little squiggly string on the top. And you're going to want to go to this light with arrows coming out of it. You're going to want to go to light, the first one. And your light should come up. And you can just drag it, like, not too much higher than the text, but just somewhere where you can see the text, like, lit up, like, on your rough drafts on your Cinema 4D. So if you render it, you have to make sure that you can see your reflection looks pretty nice, and just everything just looks nice. It's coming out pretty well. Alright, I'm going to give my light a little higher because it's not bright enough. There we go. So, as you can see, it gives you this nice little glossy reflection text. Let me move it up just a little bit more. It's kind of dark.
Join the NBA family and get involved to make a difference for families living with autism. And bring the autism community together as one.
There we are. Let me render one more time. Sorry guys, I need to make this perfect. I'm kind of OCD. There we go. Okay. Alright. So now we're going to make our shadow. You're going to want to click your light and go down and click general and the attributes. And for the shadow, you want to click area. And then so that way, whenever the light comes, it'll give off a shadow. You won't see it in your rough draft. It'll show it whenever you're rendering it. It'll take a little while longer to render because it's a pretty big thing into the picture. It's gonna, like, it takes up a lot of gigs. Alright, so mine's going really slow. But you should go fast because you're not running a fast tone capture, are you? I'll just speed it up for you guys so it'll go by fast. Well, maybe I shouldn't. It's starting to pick up some speed. As you can see already, you can see how the shadow's under the RIL. So yeah, it's coming out really nice. So yeah, you can tell this is sort of a beginner's tutorial because if it wasn't, I'd be making explosions behind it and I'd be doing some pretty cool stuff. But PM if you want a team viewer with me and I'll show you directly how to do it on your computer. I'll put a team viewer link in the description. Okay, so that still looks a little dark, so I'm gonna want to move my light up. I just moved my plane up, guys. Meant to move my light up. Okay, I'm not gonna render it. That'll take too long. Let me pull my plane down. Alright. So yeah, I'll speed it up for you guys so y'all don't have to see this, but this is what your finished product should look like. Okay guys, the rendering's done. And you can see mine's still a little dark, but you should make the lighting to where you can see it real nice. See, this is what your finishing product. Yours is probably going to look like. Mine's going to look a little whack because I've been lagging. Okay guys, so if you have any problems, just PM me. I'll team viewer with you. It's not that big of a deal. I have all the free time in the world. So alright. Later.